KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined by the victorious Chris Eubank Jr. How are you, Chris?
I'm good. Anti-Climax tonight. Wanted to show off a little bit more, but what can you do? Boxing's boxing, huh?
Obviously, over the last 2 weeks, you've had 3 different opponents in your brain. The third one, obviously, being the one that you dispatched of tonight, but that can't have been easy.
No, especially when the guy shows up in the first round as a southpaw, when, as far as I know, he's never fought southpaw in his life. Didn't train for that at all. So yeah, that was definitely confusing, and I had to kind of get my bearings on that. He came over to me at the end of the fight and said I popped his rib with a left body shot. I know the shot he was talking about. He was up against the ropes, and so he couldn't continue. So onto the big one in December.
But after the disappointment of the Wembley Arena show, was it just about getting yourself out, really? And obviously 2 weeks later, you were out.
Yeah, I knew that I was fighting in December, so I knew I had to get out this month. Otherwise, it just wouldn't work. I wouldn't be able to fight. It would be too close to that date. So we got on the very next show we could, and I'm as happy as I can be with the performance.
The level you are at your career, how motivated are you for fights like this?
Listen, this wasn't about who I was fighting. This was about me, getting back in the ring after the things that I've had to deal with over the last couple of months, and make sure that everything's still cool. Family, COVID, a number of things I've had to deal with over the last couple of months, and I wasn't in the state of mind or physically in any state to go into a world title fight or a massive fight. I got sick actually right after I recovered from COVID. I got sick again. I have no idea how. This was the right fight for the time, and now I'm ready to go forward, have another training camp, and put on a hell of a show in December.
Are we naive into thinking that your next opponent will be Liam Williams in December?
It's definitely an option. I haven't had it 100% confirmed, but the name's been swimming around for a while now, and it is a fight that makes sense. So if that's the fight, then let's do it.
Why is that a fight that makes sense in your opinion?
Well, boxing is about entertainment, and the fight fans have been calling for this fight now for a while. If you're talking about domestic rivalries, this is a big one. People want to see the fight. He's talked a hell of a game on social media, a hell of a game. And I feel like now I have to just shut this guy up. Shut him up and then go for a world title. That's definitely a path that I'm happy to take over the next couple months.
So in your opinion, this is a fight because fans have kind of called it over the last 2 years. I mean, this is a great fight. I'd love to see this fight myself. But that's the sole reason why you're taking it?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, he doesn't have a belt, so what else is it for? I know his style, and it's going to go very well against mine. It can't be a boring fight. The fans know that. The guy doesn't stop coming forward, and I don't stop throwing punches. So it's gonna be extremely entertaining. Somebody's gonna get hurt, and it ain't gonna be me.
But we also know that for you, there's always a bigger picture for you. Should you come through that fight, that you're kind of chasing those guys you've been chasing pretty much all the way through your career.
Yeah, I mean, COVID messed up a lot of plans. They were. I was in line to fight Charlo. I was with Showtime and PBC. Me and Charlo fought in the same bill in Brooklyn, in New York, and then they were going to build off of that and make that fight in 2020. But COVID hit, and everything got shut down. So we're just on a different path. But those fights 100% can still happen. They still will happen. It's just going to take a little bit longer.
Has there been a sense of relief for you tonight as well, just to kind of get tonight out of the way? Obviously, we all know know, as in heard of what you've been going through. We don't know what you're going through, but is there a sense of relief to kind of get tonight out of the way?
Relief, I guess you could say that. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of months. And boxing really has it's kept me on the straight and narrow. It's given me focus. It's given me, a reason to get up in the mornings. Without that, I would have just been going crazy. I know it. So, I thank God for what I'm doing. I'm thank God for that I love the sport, and that it, it gives me the strength to keep going when you don't want to keep going.
I believe your dad is with Nigel Benn currently in Scotland.
I believe so. I just saw a video of him walking onto the stage shirtless, which is something I never ever thought I would see my old man do. I don't know who gave him that idea or why, but I was impressed. He's, as far as I know, he doesn't train, and I think I saw a six-pack there today. So, Jesus.
What are you trying to say to us?
No, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. He's doing something good. And that's, again, that British rivalry is, legendary. So it's good to see those two guys back on it.
But for you, onwards and upwards, obviously you'll be out, hopefully on December the 11th, correct?
December the 11th is, December for sure. I don't know the exact date, but yeah, hopefully mid-December, yeah.
But just finally, just job done for you tonight. Is that the best way of explaining tonight?
I mean, listen, I did what I did the most I could do. We got the guy out of there, and we got the rounds in. I enjoyed myself in Newcastle, Sun and Microwaves, beating people up on Sky Sports. Breaking ribs. We're having fun. This is what we do.
Obviously, I know you talked about it to death, but it was like a bizarre moment, I'm sure, in your life, not just your career.
Yeah, it was a new. I've signed a lot of things in my lifetime, but Microwave that's a first. I actually wanted to speak to the kid as well, but then I had these other guys putting their arm to sign in, and he just kind of just walked off. But I just had so many questions,
If he's watching now, Microwave Man, what would your question be to him?
Well, we were in the town centre. As far as I know, there wasn't any houses or, so where did you get it from?
Can I say what it looked like? What? It looked like he nicked the microwave.
I think he did, yeah. I think he's taken it out of the back of a truck or a restaurant, and he's just bopping about with it. He's seen me, he's thought, all right, well, let's get it signed. I'm a fan, I haven't got anything else I can carry. Either that or he drove the microwave into town and was planning to go and sell it to somebody, and he's seen me and he's thought, you know what, I'm going to be able to double or triple the price on this, so let me get him to sign it before I go and take it and flog it. Maybe it's on eBay, I don't know. If anyone can find it, I'd be...
I was going to ask that. If you had the opportunity to buy that microwave back, would you do it?
No, I don't think I'd buy it back. That's going too far. But, if he sells it, then good luck to him. He's brave, because Newcastle is no joke, especially at night time. There was a lot of people around drunk. They see a kid walking around with a microwave, you're probably going to get, you're going to get some shit. But he just had no care in the world. A ballsy kid, and good luck to him.
Do you think in Newcastle people would rob people for a microwave?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm sure people have been robbed for much less than that out here. So, what a soldier.
Soldier. I'm sure you haven't referred to many of your opponents as soldiers, but the man with the microwave gets the tag.
Yes, microwave boy, you are a soldier, my friend. Good luck to you.
Chris Eubank Jr., thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and we look forward to hearing fight news. We do hope it's Liam Williams, because fight fans, we want to see that fight. So, best of luck and on to the next.
Okay, appreciate it.